Well, hello there. Tracy Noriega, paying it forward to you on this last Mindful Monday of 2020. Kind of hard to believe, is it not? That, well, that we are finally here. And in a way, it seems like, what? We're already here? It's already the end of the year? And yeah, and then again, it's like, wow, this has been a phenomenal year on many, many levels. And, you know, I could spend a good hour talking about this year, and everybody has their take on it. And I will say this about this year: think about what is important to you. This year has taught us many lessons about many, many things. And personally, I feel it comes down to the choice of fear or love. Which one are you going to choose? Which one are you going to align with? And it's a big choice. And it our thoughts create our reality. So what are you choosing to think about? What are you choosing to align yourself with? What are you choosing to focus on, to tell yourself, and to believe? Because if anything, this year has also been a big year to, I would say, question authority. I don't know if you remember that bumper sticker, but it was one I always liked. And it is definitely, this year has been that, and it will continue to be, because I really believe we need to question the authority. And sometimes we need to question our inner authority. Who are you actually following? What belief system are you believing? Because I know personally I have found a lot of holes in a lot of the things that I had taken as truth. And that's just not speaking about government, financial systems, healthcare systems, banking systems, insurance systems, and all of those other systems that we made, but thinking about what it is you've been believing about yourself and about this world and your place in it. So I would ask you to think about, how often are you aligning yourself with love versus fear? And if anything, too, this year has really taught us about what is important. And a lot of people have really come up with, wow, my loved ones, my loved ones are the important ones, the people in my life. And a lot of people have found a new relationship, a deepening relationship. Some people have found out there is no relationship there. And that's can be a good thing too, to know that it might be the time to, you know, say goodbye to a relationship. As they say, people come in for a reason, for a season, and sometimes there are the lifetime uh, appointments, right? But we all, again, have a choice. So, what is important to you? Who's important to you? Who are those loved ones that are important to you? And one more time, I'm going to ask you to look at that in the area of love and who you love, and ask yourself, where do you fit in on that list? Because one thing that has been made very apparent to me this year and the preceding years, but this year has really heightened it, has been the choice of self love, self forgiveness, self care, putting yourself first, loving yourself first, forgiving yourself first, taking care of and loving yourself first. So, those are all things I believe we are being called to do. We cannot continue to sacrifice ourselves in the name of the ones we love if we're not getting what we need. And we are the only ones that know, quite honestly, what it is that we need and want. And that really is up to us to do that. We need to stop looking outside of ourselves for that reassurance and for that love for that matter. Once we start loving ourselves, we fill up our cups and then we have enough to give to others. And we lead by example. So, also by showing others how we value ourselves and put ourselves first, we're teaching others to do that. And it's not a selfish thing. Unfortunately, we were all bought and sold that whole myth that if you love someone, you sacrifice for them. And that's just a bunch of BS. Okay. That's what builds up resentment and doesn't allow us to realize ourselves in the manner that we came here to be the truth of who we are, which is love, which means we get to love ourselves too. So, 2021 is just around the corner, a few days away. And while it has been in the past, lots of people take up resolutions. I choose to instead say that I am making an intention for 2021 to put myself first, to love myself first, to what if we all fell in love with ourselves? What if we all fell in love with ourselves and loved ourselves the way we wish somebody outside of us would do that for us? What if we did that for ourselves? What would the world look like? What would our world look like for us individually as well? And what would happen collectively? So I invite you to make yourself your number one intention in this year to find out what makes you happy, what it is that you love to do, what brings you fun and joy, and who do you choose to share it with. So, and to remember to always take a deep breath. It's about awareness, it's about taking responsibility, and it's about making a new choice, a powerful choice, a choice for love, a choice for ourselves. And by doing that, we make a choice for a new earth built on love, cooperation, and kindness. Think about that. A world built on love, cooperation, and kindness. If we all come from that place, do that for ourselves and for those around us. Maybe that would be the new infectious virus that goes around. Love, cooperation, and kindness. Imagine that becoming contagious. Mhm. So please stay happy, healthy, and positive, and enjoy the rest of this never before lived year. Okay? You take care, and I'll see you in 2021. Cheers. How do I get out of here? Okay. Oh, this is the fun part of this. Anyway, you guys take care now, all right?